Hey everyone, so I'm at the Masai today, and it's a village called Oromit, and I was here the other week with the Tansy Pads project, but I'm here for another reason today. So I'm here today because there's 42 children here in the classroom, and they are all varying degrees in need of some help. And the help's a little bit different if we were to get sponsors for these children. Because they live in the Masai community, housing and food is not a problem. So in the Masai, if you don't have a house, the community builds you a house. If you don't have food, the community makes sure that they share their food so everyone has something. Even if everyone's having less that day, everyone will get something. So that's a stark difference, obviously, compared to the Chaga and Pare tribal community that I'm in now in Uchira, because it's westernized there, so much so that they all fight for independence, which means that people go hungry, people go sick, people go homeless. And this is what I keep saying is what I've discovered here, one of the flaws of the Western development in tribal countries like this. Some of it works and some of it doesn't. I mean, obviously the medical care and stuff's needed, which is the predominant reason I'm here. I keep getting calls about sick children, and we need to be able to support them with that. So this is a community, to let you know, there's a guy flying on a motorbike behind me there. This is a community, there's not even a road there, sorry, it really struck me, where everybody knocks a tooth out of their body, yeah? So, out of their mouth. So they knock that tooth out for when they get cholera, not if, but when. So when they get cholera, they have a gap where they can pour the medicine in and the food in, because your jaw locks tight like this and it locks shut and you can't use it anymore. So they knock a tooth out for when that happens, and then they can get the medicine in to save their lives and the food to keep them strong as well. So it's unbelievable, I'm sure you'll agree, it's absolutely crazy, but this is the extent that they have to go to for medical care here. So this is why they've called numerous times about the children needing to go to hospital and stuff, and I just said, okay, it's time to start trying to see if we can sponsor some children up in this community, because then I can offer medical care correctly. At the moment we borrow from Peter to pay Paul to do everything, but if someone calls me and says there's a sick child, you know, whatever money's available, well, of course we're going to save a child's life rather than hold on to it for whatever eventuality sort of thing. So this is how we will always operate. God can't fill a purse until it's empty, is a quote I often use. So, but anyway, that's why we're here. So I'm not here to try and influence this tribe away from its indigenous ways, and I wouldn't dream of doing so, because I've seen it fail. On the contrary to that, actually, I'm trying to introduce their way of life into the core of this new community for special needs children that I'm building in Uchira, where everything's based on sharing. You know, someone needs you all farm the land, you all share the food, you share in the care of the children, exactly like it is here, exactly like it is. But just with the Western comforts, you know, like we can do off the grid, so we can do solar power, we can have our own food, self-sustainable, which is what the Masai are, minus the water sanitation and stuff like that. So once somewhere like this, that's a goal of mine, I introduce technology about water sanitation and things of this nature. Gentle balance of education and technology, but remaining with the indigenous way, because the indigenous way works. The Western way here is failing in my eyes. That's why you've got, in these communities, there's no drug addicts, there's no depressed people, there's no starvation, there's no homelessness and things like this. And these are big communities sometimes as well. The Western influenced ones have all of those things. That's like the side effect of the Western development. So it's somewhere in the middle, a balance of technology to provide clean, safe water, and, as I say, a balance of education for those people who want to learn about medical care and supporting their community that way. So I'll take you in to meet the children now anyway. I've prattled on enough.